We're looking at the aggressive stance by HMRC to farm tax generally, or actually to various tax issues that impact on tax, where areas of review, a PI case to show, hey, what can happen if something does go wrong and the client decides to sue, and what the angles are, and then these following slides follow on from that, the terms of the engagement letter, the importance of the engagement letter for a lawyer. That's obviously that's obviously the terms of business, but in this case, Harbin Barker, the accountant, and it was engagement letter. In watching out for the implied term, the need to consult a specialist, the steps of protection, weak areas of potential risk, areas that can get forgotten. What could actually cause a legal case, being sued, the risks? It's the trigger of extra tax to pay. I'm going to show Heather White as an article, which was where possibly the beneficial tax reliefs were taken to advantage. Recording the tax routes not taken, the importance of actually recording the routes that were not taken by the client, because if something goes wrong, they said, well, why didn't you take X route, showing that X route was explored and where it's got to. Looking at equine, lack of profit that can be in equine, and looking at other tax cases, one on repairs, Pratt, one on Hutchings, where the penalty did fall to the beneficiary, and Urban Advisors dealing with high value clients. So weak areas of potential risk. Let's have a look at areas that we might be called in to go. There's been a tax bill arrives. We're called in to see, can we make the tax bill go away, and then the negligence case will go away. And this is what we would see as some of the areas that can cause a problem. Incorrect handling of a trust, and that can be because there's just not many people trained in trust work anymore. It's difficult to find good trust staff, and they can be incorrectly handled. A fragile, that was Smith Stanley, which means that they can be, where a mistake is made, it can be corrected. Fragile contract farming agreement, not really showing a trade, therefore risking BPR, doesn't have enough involvement of the farmer. And the weak contract farming one is actually Mr. McKenna, on Ander as executors for Mr. McKenna, and it didn't even say in his obituary that he was a farmer. So he had a beautiful Cornish estate, amazing, lovely farmhouse, and the farmhouse lost its APR.